my name is Richard. Today I do a Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. Why? Because it's awesome. The fact is one of the greatest crossovers I have ever seen. It can probably make everybody top 5 best crossovers because it's done everything correctly. You know why it's so amazing? It's because he created 2 iconic characters, Family Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron. Now, if you don't know anything about Family Odd Parents, the gist of the whole show is one thing. It's about wishes and situations about Timmy trying to get out of. That's basically it. You never know what Jimmy is. It basically is a nerd who has too much brains. They create a situation they have to figure out how to get out because it's his own fault. It's the same thing in Timmy, but scientific. So these 2 ideas, science and magic, bubbling together about this world, brilliant. Because it's done something very simple but not forced. Yeah! Now, the story of this Power Hour 1 is very simple. Especially Timmy being selfish that he can't figure out to do a perfect science magic he's trying to pass. So he decided to wish smart person's laboratory around it is actually Jimmy in a different universe. So this is the way how the crossover works. They switch it by accident. In fact, Timmy actually ordered a special device that can teleport back to his home planet, his home, just in case anything goes wrong. By accident, Timmy dropped the device and Jimmy picked it up by accident and pressed the button and fit him this his own world. Now this is a situation that shows the different art styles of each one. One is 2D, one is CGI. What CGI Timmy looks like, Jimmy, who animation looks like to him is also interesting. This is one of the things that kind of catch your attention because you want to see, you want to know how different they are. It actually works. Now they're using a similar formula of the both shows that Timmy got his own trouble in Jimmy's world that he accidentally put the video game in the bus of Goddard. Goddard becomes this evil overlord machine trying to take over the world, but so he had to defeat Goddard the same with Jimmy's friends. Now Jimmy's trying to figure out how to go back home is using the same device and uses science and magic. But the only problem is Jimmy doesn't believe in magic. He accidentally kind of created while being denial about magic and he accidentally transferred it to the fairy world, but accidentally bring Cocker with them and now Cocker trying to take over fairy world. Now you have both of them trying to figure out how to go back, or at least Jimmy. Timmy joined what's going on with the love and Cindy. And it's interesting that it's how they had a small little story that how Cindy is falling in love with Timmy, but not realize Timmy is an idiot. You have this kind of running guy all the more that thinking Timmy's a genius, the fact he's using all devices from lying to Cindy and make this relationship work. I'm realizing that she never knew Timmy was a moron, and that was the whole joke of the whole movie. Cliche, but they actually do something with it later on. The idea they actually planted on the movies in case it was popular enough to make a sequel. I thought it was pretty brilliant. They just playing around with the idea of the first movie. Shenanigans kicked in, it fixed the problem, blah 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 blah. I'm not trying to ruin the movie that much, but you get the idea. They kind of solved their own problems and accidentally kind of caught on themselves and figured out how to switch places and the movie ends. I mean, the movie is that's basically the simple story of Jimmy Timmy Power 1. That's simple, but only problem is the story is not well made. I feel it's kind of annoying. It was kind of interesting to see 2 characters doing their own problem, their own different universes, and how they come back. Plus, the different art styles, kind of see what they look like. It's super fascinating and interesting. It was kind of annoying because Timmy at this time, Timmy was a brat. I mean, he was selfish. He didn't care who hurts. He always thinking on himself. That's the only issue of the movie. Jimmy was second similar, being like a snob, magic doesn't exist. And kind of one was so eventful for this movie to make it great. It just didn't work. At least story-wise. Character-wise also kind of ruined. But the first one wasn't that great. It was painful to watch because it's kind of hard to sit down and watch the whole movie while being kind of bored because it didn't have any pizzazz now where it's what? Now my fighting burg about this show was characters were annoying, how they develop the problems and how they fix it. I mean, it had so many little issues, and the story wasn't not well paced. That's one of the major issues. The worst, the characters were annoying, and you have moments that you do laugh. I mean, the show does make you laugh only 3 times, but other than that is nothing really that great. Besides the art is the reason why you watch this movie. The art is mind-blowing. How these 2 art styles blend together. Oh, not blend. Show how the characters look at their own world. That's the reason you watch it. Now,
I have to say one thing left is the rating, and I have to get an honest 5. Now, that means it's worth watching this movie? Well, it's one of those, if you're a fan of both shows, you have a kick out of it. If you wasn't a fan, you still sort of enjoy it, but not that much. And something that I do not recommend to watch the movie if you're bored. If you're bored, you probably get entertained a little bit, but other than that, you don't really care because of the characters kind of ruining the whole movie, both characters. Other than that, I got nothing else to say. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day.